Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So you're not getting eggs at all? I'm Ted, let's talk about it. Guys, appreciate you coming back to the channel. I really do. I appreciate every one of my subscribers. It's great, I really appreciate it. I hope you like these videos. But I've been asked a couple of questions about why people are not getting any eggs right now this time of year. We went over the molt that your chickens go through. That's when they lose their they lose their feathers, and all their protein goes back into their body to grow new feathers. They're not going to lay hardly any eggs during that time period. Now, what's happened now is that it's December. The days have gotten much shorter, and with less sunlight and cooler temperatures, they're going to start getting ready for winter. They're not going to be producing eggs because now all of their energy is being stored up naturally to keep them warm through winter, keep them healthy. They're not going to expend energy and things of that nature to produce eggs. What we do is our girls give us about 15 a day during the season that they're laying heavily. We freeze dry our eggs, we water glass our eggs. I've done video on that. And we preserve them through the winter time so we don't have to, coerce the girls into laying eggs. You can do that. The way you can do that, it's pretty simple. You're going to trick them. You're going to put some lights in their chicken coop, their chicken run, so they get anywhere from 12 to 14 hours a day of light. So let's say you put a timer on it that comes on an hour before dusk, and it'll go off maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. That'll fool them into thinking the days are longer, and they'll start laying eggs. If you do that, a couple of things. Number one, make sure your lights are covered with a heavy duty lens or out of the, so the chickens can't get to them and break them and hurt themselves, start an electrical fire. Two, you're going to have a way to keep them warm because you're asking them to expend energy to lay eggs that they would normally use to stay warm with. So then you're going to have to figure that out. Some people use heat lamps. I strongly don't do that, guys. I've seen bad things. Chicken coops burned up, chickens roasted in the coop from where it fell down, caught the coop on fire, the door was shut, they couldn't get out. Those are dangerous. You can buy the electrical heating pads or the brooder heaters that you can buy at Tractor Supply just for this reason, to keep your chickens warm. But the heat lamps and stuff, I strongly disagree with that. I do. You can do what you want. I personally would never do that. We have brooder heaters. If it gets really cold, I'll put a brooder heater in each coop for them so they can, stay warm that way, but not for the purpose of laying eggs. I don't try to trick my girls into laying eggs. I let nature take its course because they're going to come back next year and they're going to be laying 14, 15 eggs a day strong when they get back into it about the end of February, early March. They'll be back to it. Today, basically I've come down here, cleaned up, put new bedding in. You can see them scratching all the new bedding. I put new bedding in their coops, got them really packed up good on the ground. I cut the heat tape on for the water barrels and their water supply line and their water, over there so it don't freeze. And probably this weekend I will come back and I will go around the bottom here with some plastic just to keep the wind off of them. If it gets really cold, you don't want that cold wet rain or wet snow blowing in on them. You want to give them some relief from that. But little chicken coops here, they're waterproof. They're really nice. I like them. They got windows on the side over there on the opposite side, so they can, we can open those in the summertime. And they got a little clean out box right there. You just pull that out. All comes out, empty it in a wheelbarrow, and you're good to go. But I'm getting off topic about that. Biggest thing is, if you're not getting any eggs, I just want to tell you why. And if you're gonna have them laying all winter long, or try to get them to lay all winter long, give them extra protein in their feed, just to help them out. So if they're going to lay all winter, they're going to need a light source, at least 12 to 16 hours a day of light. You're going to have them a way to stay warmer, because if you're, like I say, if they're expending energy to lay eggs, that's energy they could be using to stay warm. And you're going to want to give them extra protein. So if your chickens have stopped laying like mine have, I get one or two. I get one or two here and there, but normally these girls are laying 14 to 15 a day when they're proficient. But we're just going to let Mother Nature take its course and let the girls have the winter off. And you can see how fat they're getting, how fluffy they are now. All their feathers are back, and they're going to use that to stay warm through the winter time. All right, guys, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share. Really do appreciate it. You guys are great. I'm Tad. Till next time, we will talk about it.